And I think the world at large is experiencing what seems to be a dividing collective consciousness. And I think even if you look at it on a micro level, let's give an example of like a bunch of friends who like to get together and they like to like talk about their challenges and the problems and the issues they're having with whatever it may be. What's kind of collective consciousness is that creating, and how can people elevate each other together as friends? Because in the same way as you said, until we change, nothing changes. We keep seeing the same people, we're all in the same position and things are not changing. So obviously something hasn't changed.
The moment a person starts to change in a small collective community, they don't show up as the memory that people have of them, like something's different, something's out of phase, right? And so then the question's like, what is it? What is it about you? And if the person's happier, then you suspect, oh, they are in love, or oh, they must have got a new job, or they're taking a new drug, a new medication, whatever it is, right? But they're genuinely just different or happy. So if that consciousness of that small collective is all about evolution, is all about love, is all about growth, you're going to say to that person, so what happened? And that person's going to say, I changed. Like, well, how did you change? I just decided that I was holding on to this emotion, resentment, and I've just been working for the last 2 weeks, and I feel better. Like, I genuinely feel better now that I'm not addicted to that emotion of resentment. Now, the person is naturally going to say, what? Well, how did you do that? Well, okay, and then you get in the conversation about change, right? Now the person's inspired by someone in the flock who's breaking out and changing their consciousness, changing their awareness, changing their energy, changing their emotional state. And it's evident. They're the example. And mirror neurons switch on in the brain, and mirror neurons emulate behavior. So if that person is kind and present and considerate and caring, all of a sudden you're like, wow, Jay is like really present and really cool. And you're going to begin to think about that more and more, and mirror neurons will be like encouraging you to behave like that tribe, that person in the tribe. You get enough people doing that, and then, the collective changes.